Hey everyone, it's Mike with the Roadside Oddities YouTube channel. Now, longtime viewers of the channel will know we love visiting waterfalls. And I've always heard about this waterfall down by the Kansas-Oklahoma border. It's supposedly a hidden gem, has a lot of high rankings on the internet, and I've never been there, and I'm not even sure where exactly it's located at. So come along with me as we try to find this hidden gem. All right, I just got to stop at this local grocery store to pick up a few items. All right, so when I was at Academy Sports yesterday, they had these bags, cooler bags that were like $9. It's about $200 less than the Yeti coolers. So I'm excited to try this out and see how it performs for about $9. And of course, we had to pick up some roadies for the trip down there. The cherry limeades, clear American variety. Oh, delicious. Let's get those iced down. Well, I got the large bag. I might have been okay with the small bag, but, you know, first time trying out the new cooler, I figured, why not? Let's make sure we got enough. All right, looks like all the ice fits, so we're good to go. Oh, it's delicious. Can't wait till the other ones get really cold. All right, so after our stop there, we're about an hour away. Again, I'm not 100% sure where the actual waterfall is or how far the trail is to get out to it or anything like that, but I'm excited. That's part of the experience. I could have gone down the Kansas Turnpike on I-35. It would have cost me a few dollars, but I decided I'd be better off taking the back roads. I'm not in that big a hurry. Took about an hour and 20 minutes, not too bad on the back roads. And I was like, man, I have no idea where to go for the waterfall. And look at this sign. As soon as you pull in, it's got a marker for the waterfall. So doesn't get any better than that. Looks like we've reached the trailhead for the waterfall. I'm not real sure how far down it is. I think I can hear it from up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few supplies just to be on the safe side. Just got my day pack here and water bottle and a few other things too, just to make sure we're gonna be okay going down there. Whew. This ledge is quite steep on one side. On the other side, it's got the trail too. But man, this would be a mess if it was raining. I can get a pretty good look at the waterfall from here. So we're gonna try to hike down there and see what it looks like from the ground. So it's a little steep, but it's also kind of sad because there's just so much broken glass and trash and debris. And this certainly isn't unique to this park or this area. We've seen this all over the country at different stops. So it's kind of sad to see, but I just don't know what you do. I think this is the path down. It looks like we can get down in here. Good thing it's dry. This isn't really marked very well. I mean, you can see the path, but there's certain spots where there's not really a marker down in it. Plus, I'm just really scared of falling. There's a lot of broken glass, and that'll cut you up pretty bad. So it's just really unfortunate to see. So if you look up there, you can kind of see where we were at the very start. So not too bad of a drop. I'd say it's only about a 5-minute walk down here. Quite a bit of boulders or rocks. We'll climb up here and see if we can find a better view. All right, so we made it down to the base of the falls, and yeah, that looks like I don't know what that is, a ski pole maybe in the tree. Neat little area. I bet at full water, it probably does flow over. Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm actually a little disappointed. Yes, it's a nice view, the waterfall is nice, but the trail, there's so much trash, there's so much glass. It's pretty dangerous to walk down, and it's not very well marked. So it's just unfortunate to see, but glad we made the trip down here to see this. It is pretty, and I'm sure when there's a lot more water, it's really coming over the edge. I'm gonna start the hike back up there. You can see it to the trailhead. Should take me probably 5-10 minutes. Kind of worked up a little bit of an appetite. So I'm gonna stop at one of these little table picnic areas they've got out here, fix up some lunch. Yes. I'm gonna try heading this way back up, see if it's a little different than the way I came. See if I can make it up this. This looks pretty steep. Whew. Okay. All right, so they got a few of these picnic areas spread out around the lake. The lake itself is really pretty. It's actually a pretty area. There's just a lot of debris everywhere. But I'm gonna fix up a little small lunch here before we start making the trek back to the home base in Wichita. Yeah, I know they're pre-cooked, so just wanted something a little easy in case the wind that's starting to pick up or something like that. So smoked brats, smoked bratwurst. All right, I tried to put a little pan over here if there's a wind block. It's nice, there's hardly any wind at all, and now it's just blowing like crazy. Just remember next time to bring a tong, always forget something. Now, I never knew top-sliced hot dog buns existed until I went to the Northeast about 3 years ago and saw them, and I was like, man, this is the greatest invention ever. A hot dog bun that's cut from the top, and now that's all I buy. All right, and then I got a little horseradish mustard to try. We'll see how that goes on these today. Hopefully that's not too much. Here we go. All right, the horseradish mustard is really good. Now I saw a new flavor of Pringles, Texas barbecue brisket, and they taste like a brisket flavored chip would. And I found a picnic table. I'm gonna make me some tea for the drive back. I still got about 10-15 minutes or so before I need to leave. So I'm gonna boil up some water and get some tea before I hit the road, maybe take it with me if I don't finish it. Now, as I'm sure you know, I'm not a tea connoisseur by any means, so I don't have any idea if this is good or not, but we've got Talzo. Gonna go pre-prep it, go ahead and put the tea bag in the empty cup there. Well, the wind is a little calmer down here. It's still windy, but not near as bad as it was up on the ridge. I'm not quite sure when the fishing season is. It's a Monday afternoon in March, so there's probably not a whole lot of people fishing, but I could be wrong. do have some clover bear honey, so might as well add a little bit to it. Why not? All right, I've also got some of my crackers that I take with me on the long haul trips, and I got a few of them still in the car, so I figured why not with some of the tea. All right, this is the first time making tea on the fire maple. Obviously, I boiled water before, but we'll see. It feels pretty hot. Yeah, it's really good. That honey taste in there is really good. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll get back in the car and get back on the road. I'm about out of time before I gotta get back to the home base in Wichita. All right, everyone, so it was a mixed review on the Waterfall. It's neat. The area is pretty dirty. Trail not really well marked. The rest of the park is neat, and I enjoyed some lunch and some tea. I put some ice in it, so it'll be good for the road back. I've got about an hour and 20 minutes back into Wichita. You know, you just can't win every single roadside oddity. Some of them probably aren't going to live up to the expectation. This one probably could. It just needs some work. But hey, if you enjoyed this venture, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because this is pretty much what we do.